wife said, why don't you make smoked meat? I was making in LA because I missed it so much from growing up in Montreal.
Yep.
So we opened the place. She said, if it doesn't work out, you'll have an office to write in, because that's what I was doing. I was a sitcom writer. Mm-hmm. Here we are 6 years later, and life is shorter, and all we cared about was just doing the best sandwich you could possibly make.
Well, I just had a sample of the smoked meat, and it's melt in your mouth. Delicious.
Well, thank you. We do cater to people with very low standards, so that helps.
Guilty.
That helps.
Hi there, my name's Mally. You've tuned right back into Famished Foodie. Today, C and I are going to Salt Spring Island to a place called Buzzy's Luncheonette. It's supposed to be fabulous. Remember to like and subscribe, and let's go. See the sign behind me? And let's go in. So to start things off, we're having Lemmy Sparkling Lemonade and Stewart's Cherry Drink. Now, I've been to the smoked meat place in Montreal called Schwartz's, and when I went there, I had a beautiful smoked meat sandwich. It was warm and mustardy and delicious, and we had cherry coke. That is so yummy. That tastes like cherries. Yummy. And here is the lemonade. It's tart. It's a bit fizzy. I have the awesome pleasure of interviewing...
You do?
Yes.
It is an awesome pleasure.
This is the wonderful owner of Buzzy's.
The motivation was we came here without any idea of what we were doing. We just moved from LA, although I grew up in Montreal.
And
so I knew a little bit.
Yep.
My better half.
Okay.
This is all her ideas, so you can blame her for everything.
Oh, I'm so thankful to her.
We came here without any idea what we were doing. I was living in Los Angeles for 30 years.
Yeah.
I was in the entertainment business, and
in
30 years in LA, I had a really good 15-year career.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, it was time to make a change.
Yeah.
So we came here, and we saw this little shop that was available. Didn't look like this, tiny little place. And my wife said, why don't you make smoked meat? I was making in LA because I missed it so much from growing up in Montreal.
Yep.
So we opened the place. She said, if it doesn't work out, you'll have an office to write in, because that's what I was doing. I was a sitcom writer.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that on a wing and a prayer, and just why not? Life's short. And here we are 6 years later, and life is shorter.
Yeah.
But we've just it's just something we just had a pride, and we just want to do a couple of things really well, things that we miss, things that we craved,
Yeah.
things that had that other people craved, that would give people an emotional response to the food because they missed it so much, or they tasted it back in Montreal, or they went to see a hockey game with their grandparents and they had a smoked meat sandwich. There was such an emotional line that people drew from the food that just from the beginning. And and all we cared about was just doing the best sandwich you could possibly make.
Well, I just had a sample of the smoked meat, and it's melt in your mouth. Delicious.
Well, thank you. We do cater to people with very low standards, so that helps.
Guilty.
That helps.
Yesy.
I can attest to that because when I had the vodka poutine, for
Yeah.
some reason I had like a really weird deja vu emotional response, despite the fact that I've never had anything like it before. It was like really surreal.
Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, it's really interesting because we've never been in the food business before.
Yep.
Like, never. We're still kind of making up as we go along, but that's what's so exciting about it is you're in a business that you can actually make someone's day, and that's really exciting, for us because in the entertainment business, you make people happy, but you don't get that immediate response necessarily, and here we do, and it's so gratifying, and people make their way from all over the world to come to Little Salt Spring Island, which is amazing too. So here we are.
Well, C and I have made our way. We took a ferry to come here just to come and film here. I'm not kidding. I've been stalking Buzzy's Luncheonette and looking at all the gorgeous, mouth-watering photos of food, and I couldn't wait to come.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Delicious.
Thank you. Well, as I said, we don't do a ton. We don't have one of those deli menus that's like 30 pages.
And I'm very
that you need an
grateful for
index that with Chinese food and Italian food. We just do a few things and we do them well. And we also have fun with the name of the food, the menu items, because
it shows.
being I grew up in comedy. That was my thing. So we actually had fun with the sandwich. Our Reuben is called the Rabinowitz. We have the Hungry Jew, which is a sandwich which is named after me.
Ah, okay.
So and people love coming in. And yes, we're in the Hungry Jew Lounge right now. Probably the only Hungry Jew Lounge in the entire world.
Exactly.
Right here.
And I have to ask, that table over there where it says reserved for Barbara Streisand, has she ever graced your presence?
If she has, I wasn't here. I missed it. But the very simple reason, when we came here, we'd heard that she'd been to the island on her yacht many times. And we just felt if she's coming back, summers get really busy, she should actually have a table. It's not right for her to wait in a line. She's an icon. So we put a table up for her. So one day she'll show up.
So Barbara, if you're watching, please come. There's a table right there, for you.
Right there.
Yeah. And it's so yummy.
Well, thank you. Enjoy the food.
If you come to Salt Spring Island, come to Buzzy's Luncheonette. I highly recommend. As always, remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, see you later. Bye.